He had 34 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. And this team is on a hot streak. His play is a big reason why. We'll see if that continues. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's Brunson. He has yet to score. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The improvement from Brunson has mostly come from his shooting. We know he can go inside, but three balls, that's a good sign.
Here's Insanity. They get it back. Adebayo. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. And the importance of Adebayo to this team cannot be overstated.
Well, what they rely on most, Greg, we know, is the defensive impact he's going to make. So selfless down there to throw his body around, block shots, get out and guard pick and rolls. And he does it so consistently for this squad. It gives them a chance to win every night because Bam's willing to do the dirty work.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 16-point game. Barrett kicks to Randall. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Brunson's so smart using that high IQ just to move the defense around and get fouled.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Here's Insanity in the game against Boston. Very impressive.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Knicks trail by 19. Randall surveying the D.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Here's Quickly. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Well, their pass to Insanity. Fires the three. Knicks with the rebound. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense. Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
New York takes timeout. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, I think they
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Heat.
With a score, the Knicks 37, the Heat 60. And your Knicks City Kids.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Insanity has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. The wingman, it's Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Insanity in at the 1 spot. Traps in the tray.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
A difficult situation for New York. And he gets the bucket. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
Here's Insanity. And it's off from three-point range. New York shooting around 41% on the night.
And Brent, how about this Mitchell Robinson kid? His work ethic inside, impressive.
Well, so dominant, Greg, on the inside. He's got that reach, able to go up and bother shots. He also led the league in field goal percentage in just his second year, so he knows where it is he's going to eat. Don't be surprised if he does that again.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while, we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on when you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Over to the left wing. Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 15 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Insanity. 21 points in the game. It's good from long range.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brunson the pass to Randall. Outside Robinson. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
DiVincenzo saying, I got that too.
70-48.
Here's Insanity. Brunson covering. Insanity the pass to Butler. Here's Insanity. That one thing I miss about this era, the emphasis on scoring back to the basket. You just don't see it as often.
Well, you miss it, Kevin, because that's the only way you knew how to score.
Yeah, right.
So, no, it's not the most efficient shot. And trust me, when players come back in who can physically dominate the game and move players around, they'll get the ball close to the basket. But for now, let it fly.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. New York calls timeout. One of the stories here, Insanity, getting it done today.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
So for the... And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about...
Caution.
Flammable.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that bench.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Good.
Number 2.
28 points for Insanity.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Now here's Brunson. Robinson up top. Back to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And that's 17 points here for Jalen Brunson.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Here's Insanity. And the Heat, another 3.
3-point goal.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Brunson, and that one is good. Brunson's got 12 points here in the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Insanity. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Insanity can't get it to go. Here's Hart. And he drops it in from the low post.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Insanity. Knocks down the step back Jay. Insanity's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Knicks trail by 21. Stripped it away. In transition, here comes Miami. Takes the three. It's rebounded by New York. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in this game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Tyler Hero picks one up. Brett, you're in a team's front office, and the voices of sports medicine experts seem to be carrying more weight than ever before.
Yeah, it's been so interesting to see the way that the league is navigating this, because it's hard to say where the proof is that load management is actually working. I mean, during the time that I was playing, I remember Karl Malone and John Stockton getting 82 games in at 38 minutes a night and never missing the contest. So we'll see if time does tell that guys will get back on the floor and play a little bit more often.
Here's Brunson. They shoot again, and Butler sends it back.
And Butler, really, he's a two-way terror. I mean, that's the only way to say it, sending that one back.
And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. Trailing by 19. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Insanity. Brunson covering. Here's Insanity. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Hart the pass to Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Randall's got 6 here in this quarter.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
New York with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Miami.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Insanity.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft. And so Miami